Hi, I'm Ron, Executive Chef for Wagamama.
Hi, I'm Steve, Head Chef, Wagamama, Wigmore Street.
Hi, I'm Jason, the Development Chef for Wagamama. Very toasty.
So, Ron, what are you cooking today?
Well, first we're going to do yakisoba. I mean, we're here in a kitchen to prove that it's just as easy to do it in a professional kitchen as it is to do it at a house kitchen. So we're going to go through the ingredients, we're going to go through the cooking process, and why don't we just take a look at some of the ingredients right now. Basically, what we have here is some red peppers, green peppers,
Yep.
diced up really nice and small. Have some regular white onion, yeah. You have your chicken breast here that we've cut nice and thin. You have a little bit of spring onion that we cut a little bit coarse. We have prawns and some bean sprouts. The most important thing about cutting is you want to, kind of cook things in a certain order and a certain speed.
Yep.
If you realize that it is kind of important to make sure that the size is about the same size all the way through. Really, quite simply, I'm just going to show some of the basic cutting techniques that we use in the kitchen. Have a red pepper here that we're going to clean out here. Knives. Very important, not so important, a lot of people ask. Obviously right now we're using Victorinox. So keeping your fingers back, just going to cut it very carefully. So we're just cutting it into strips, cut it in half, take the seeds out like we did. Just going to cut it very carefully. Same situation here, we have an onion, we're just going to peel that really quickly. Make sure that we get the skin off. And cut the onion in half moons, just like it says in the book. Being careful to keep your fingers back, yeah? Spring onion, not difficult. The most important thing, don't you agree, with this kind of cooking is the fact that we get all these things ready called mise en place. And when you're cooking the stuff, it's really important that you have all these things ready. Once again, if you look here on the bowls, we have pretty much everything all set. So when we actually do take this process to the cooking, all we have to do is just add it in order.
How far in advance could you prepare these ingredients before you start cooking?
Well, once again, you could do this, half an hour, a day before if you like, just making sure you're keeping everything as fresh as possible. More than that, all we do is have a little bit of sesame seeds that we have toasted. Yep. They basically come white, now they come black too, and we've toasted these in a pan dry with no oil at all. Another thing that we've pre-made here is the Yakisoba sauce. The Yakisoba sauce is really quite simple, and in the book it does say dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, sugar and salt, so it's really quite simple to do, yeah? We do have some things that we're going to garnish with. This is a little bit of pickled ginger. Now, this has a little bit of coloring in it to give it kind of a little zing. And the other one here we have is a little bit of fried or dry shallots. They're actually interesting crunch, and it gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit of life to it. So
in actual fact, you could actually make them at home rather than
without a doubt, if you'd like to, you could deep fry them, or you could saute them with a little bit of oil and then dry them out in the oven. It's really quite simple. And then the other final ingredients is obviously the egg to give it kind of a little binding.
We haven't talked about the noodles yet, Ron.
Oh, the noodles, yes. We use a white noodle here, more like a ramen noodle, a little bit thinner. We're using fresh noodle here, so we cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes. Absolutely no salt. It's not like cooking pasta, yeah? When they come to like al dente, which means to the tooth, or it has a little bit of bite still. What we do is we take them to the water and refresh them, and we do put a little bit of oil so they don't stick. All right, now that we've done the prep, let's get cooking. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start cooking.
So, Ron, you're cooking on a gas hob?
Yeah, well, in the restaurant we prefer the gas, but the gas hob is a great way to cook. You get a lot of heat. Right. That's the most important thing because we're going to be cooking very quickly. Obviously I'm using a wok, but you could use a non-stick
Did you get that wok from somewhere specific?
Yeah, well, like I said, you can get them anywhere, but we're using this. This is Typhoon brand from John Lewis, so it works great for our purpose. So I'm really happy to use it.
And could you do it all in electric, or has it got to be gas?
In electric's not a problem either. Just make sure that you get it as hot as possible. The most important thing about wok cooking is speed.
So you shouldn't be afraid of a bit of smoke, maybe?
No, you're going to get a little bit of smoke. First thing we're going to do, we have our chicken that we're going to start with, yeah?
Yep.
So let's get the chicken in there. Basically, just try to get this in there cooking with fire now. Woo, here we go. Watch out. Once again, the most important thing about wok cooking is to make sure that it keeps moving. You don't want anything to stick.
So what are you doing with the chicken there? Just sealing it off.
Yeah, we're just searing it off, sealing it as quickly as possible.
And of course you don't have to add any seasoning or anything because it's all in the sauce.
That's right, exactly. Once the chicken is set up, we're going to grab a little bit of the onion here. Get those onions in there. Like I said, the most important thing is keeping the flame hot and everything moving.
Yeah.
We got some of the onions going in there. Sauteing that off.
How many portions would you cook at once?
Well, this is for one person right here that we're going to cook for one plate, obviously for this purpose. But all of our recipes are usually for 2 people.
So in the Wagamama restaurants, is this a popular dish?
Yeah, this is our most popular dish, Yakisoba. Now we're adding a little bit of green pepper and red pepper. Yeah.
It does look very quick and easy.
Oh, look how easy it is.
How are we cooking these vegetables?
We're looking for a nice crisp bite. We don't want anything too soft.
Yeah.
Now we're going to add all the rest of the ingredients. Let's see, we got a bit of the noodle here. 100 grams of the noodle or so. There we go. Get that on there. Bit of egg. This is 1 egg.
What does the egg do when you add it in the dish?
That just makes a little binding. It's going to come up with the sauce. We're going to add a little bit of the sauce now. To the yakisoba sauce that we made earlier. Adding the bean sprouts. Adding some of the spring onion.
Yeah.
And obviously last,
Cooked prawns.
the cooked prawns.
Why are you adding those at the end, Ron?
Well, because they're already cooked, and if you cook them anymore, they're going to get dry and hard, yeah?
So how long now before the dish is finished?
Literally seconds, we're almost there.
Okay.
You just want to make sure the sauce is mixed through.
Yeah.
Make sure that everything is staying in the bowl here.
Trying to keep it in the pan.
That's right.
That's quite difficult, obviously.
That's the fun of cooking, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose,
that
yeah.
is the fun of it.
Once they've helped you cut everything, you can get them to clean the kitchen.
That's right. So, we'll just turn the flame off here. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah.
Colour's very vibrant.
Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it to the plate,
Superb.
and then Jason's going to go ahead and garnish it.
I'll certainly do that for you, Ron.
Thank
So what
you
you
so much.
garnish it with, Jace?
What we have here is some of the pickled ginger, some of the fried shallots here. Part of the garnish is to accent but not overpower any of the main flavours within the actual dish itself.
Shall we give it a try? A little bit of sesame
I don't know
seeds
about
to
you
finish?
guys, but
I'm starving, yeah.
well, Ron,
Let's see if
if I don't last,
It was nice knowing you.
yeah.
And very tasty.
Not bad, huh? Just proves how fast it is at home. Good job.
well done, Ron. Good dish,
Thanks,
mate.
guys.
Beautiful.
A lot of fun.